Have you ever heard someone tell you that there's no better time to start than right now? Like the moment we're in right now is the best time to start. It's 100% true, but I'm going to break it down and actually explain why and what it means, okay? Now, have you also, or is this you, do you say, or you know someone that says, yeah, I'll start it on Monday. Oh yeah, I'll get to that when I have more time. Or I'm just too busy right now. I don't have the time for it. If you know someone that does this, or if you do this, this will help. Now, when we're saying that, we're making this assumption that we'll do it when we're not busy or we have the time or when it is most convenient for us. But what we're also saying is that the moment we get busy again, we're going to stop. So if time isn't right now or now is not the right time for you to be able to start or commit to something that you know is going to benefit yourself, when is it? Having the sweet spot where you have time, the moment a hurdle comes up, you're pretty much telling yourself that you're going to back down. And we don't want to do that. We don't want to commit to something when it's the easiest and the most convenient, because that pretty much sets ourselves up for fighting all these uphill battles. This is how I want you to look at it, okay? So if you start right now, when you're in the nitty-gritty and it's busy and it's hectic and you know you don't have time, but you really want to achieve this goal and you really understand why it's important for you, if you start now, at your busiest, when it is the hardest, you're at the top, all right? So life is hectic, but once you get over that first bit, the rest of it's downhill. Because once you overcome the hardest thing, the rest of it is easier. It's all levels down from there, okay? But if you tell yourself, oh, I'm going to start when I have more time, I'm going to start when I'm less busy, you're starting at the easiest bit, which is the bottom of the hill. And then from there, you have to constantly travel uphill. So every single obstacle along the way is going to knock you one, knock you one, knock you one. And this is why so many people start when it's the most convenient. They start working up, and then after 2 or 3 weeks, they lose motivation, they fall off the bandwagon, and it takes so much longer because they're now waiting again till it's the most convenient and it's the easiest, and then they can start again. But if you can tell yourself, no, I need to do this. This is something that is something I really need to do, and I really am passionate about becoming the best version of myself, and I really need to make this work, and you can do it at the hardest. Yes, it's going to be tricky. It's not going to be easy, but if you know and you trust yourself that you can remain consistent and you can use your support circle, which is us, to get yourself over those first little hurdles and finding out a rhythm and a routine that you can stick with even though it is super busy, the rest of it is downhill. Okay, and whenever you get busy again, you're not going to fall off the bandwagon because you've done it before. You've done it when you're at your busiest. So busyness or time or these hurdles that seem so scary aren't hurdles anymore because you've done it before. You know how to overcome it. You know how to do it. But if you're always doing things when it is the most convenient or it is always at the easiest, you're never going to get over that first part and you're always going to fall off the bandwagon. So that's why it is so important to start right now when it may not be the easiest ride. But I can guarantee you, if you can do it when it's at its hardest and you can commit and you can remain consistent and just do the stuff that you know you need to be doing, especially when it's at the hardest, the rest of it gets easier, I promise you. So if there's something you know you need to do right now that you're not yet doing and you've been telling yourself, I'll do it next Monday or I'll do it later or I'm a bit busy at the moment, please do it now. Do it when it's busy. It'll get so much easier in the long run, I promise.